Hey guys and gals, this is your host Joe, Life with Yosef. I'm going to make some story times here, some Vingettes. I said it wrong the last few times when I said it was a Vingettes, and my brother Matt, my brother from a different mother Matt, who I've known since the 7th grade, and he's good people, IM me to tell me, dude, you're saying it wrong. So God love you, Matt, for pointing this out and not saying it out where everybody could hear it. But I own my errors, and there you go. So we're going to start with some. Story time vengeance here, maybe some straight story times, and you'll see them here. The first one today, I'm going to pip in a music guide, and you really can't see it. It's small handwriting. It's like the hits of the week from 1976 or 7 or something. And the 10th song down is After the Lovin' by Engelbert Humperdinck. And you're thinking, okay, Joe, back in the day when you could go to the bar and do the karaoke. Well, I got up one day with all my friends there, my brothers and stuff, and I got up and sang After the Lovin' by Engelbert Humperdinck. Now you're thinking, okay, well, I don't have the same knack as Al Yankovic has, Weird Al, but every once in a while I've been able to make lyrics up off the top of my head, and okay. So I'm up there and I'm changing the words. And my brothers and my bros are just laughing because I'm singing stuff like, it should be after the lovin', I'm still in love with you. But I'm saying, hey, after the lovin', we're going to watch Raider football. After the lovin', you're going to make me a sandwich. After the lovin', you're going to paint my house. All this idiotic, stupid shit. And my friends were just laughing. Well, they give you a little cassette of your performance. And I had that in the car for a long time. I rarely ever played it, surprisingly, because I have no shyness being on camera. But I played this for a gal I was sort of interested in, and she could really sing, and she had some skills. And she said, "Oh my God, you have a nice voice." And I'm thinking, no, I don't. Stop with all this. But nevertheless, I have done the karaoke. I do change the words. It was a good time, and it was probably 35 or almost 40 years ago. So here's the first of the many Vingettes you're going to get today. The one I have pipped in here is Slim's Septic Service, and I'm going to tell you something. The sickest I have ever been physically ill vomiting is, surprisingly enough, not when I drank so many tequila sunrises that turned out to be half tequila and half grenadine, and that was with my niece's parents at their place in San Leandro, where we were supposed to go fishing the next morning. The only thing I was fishing for was the sink. So I'm going down Bascom. I'm doing a single copy run. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning. At the same time, kind of paralleling me, is the grease recovery truck, the rendering truck. And this is the guy that goes to all the restaurants and removes the waste grease from the restaurants. Fast food, regular restaurants, they have this service. Well, I don't know I guess the driver just acclimated himself to it, but I'm telling you, I couldn't get away from this guy, and I eventually pulled over and just stopped for a while. And I was literally vomiting in the grass 3 or 4 times because I couldn't get away from this guy. Of course, I'm too damn stupid to figure out, dude, go do another part of the run and come back for this. But God, the stench was just... I've smelled nothing this bad that made me instantaneously vomit like this. So this stuff is nasty. And by God, the guys that do this work, you are unsung heroes. The next one pipped in here is going to be about a little blurb about the guy buying his dog bottle water out of the fridge, the chilled filtered water. And he basically says, well, hey, the dog would do it for me. Well, the plaintiff and Chico and I were out and about one day, and we're winners, and I need to go to the bathroom. And so we go to the Chevron station, and, I'm not going to just go to the bathroom and not buy something. So I buy I buy a bottle of water. Now, I know, I don't need to lecture about how bad bottled water is and how just, how it hurts the environment, and there's plastic in the water. And 10 years ago, 15 years ago, yeah, I didn't know that, but now I do. So okay. So I walk out with the bottle of water, and I get Chico out of the car, and I'm pouring it in as a bowl. And the plaintiff asks about this. She says, what'd you buy a bottle of water for? And I said, well, why wouldn't I? I said, I'd buy bottled water for you. I'd buy it for me. Why wouldn't I buy it for Chico? And she didn't have an answer. It's like, that's the difference. Chico wasn't our pet. Certainly when my wife and I got him back, he was part of our family. We didn't own Chico. We were his Kahu. And there's a substantial philosophical difference between owning a pet and having your boy or girl, your pupper, be part of your family and you are his Kahu. And I'd like to thank my bro, Robert N., who lives in Utah, for posting this Kahu. And I'll see if I could find it and post this into about being the Kahu. So I think this is about it for the first series of Vingettes. And I'm going to make a couple more today. It's really a nice day. It's cool. It's overcast. It rained this morning. But it's a nice day and the sun's not blaring in my face. So there you go.